Hi everyone, it's Ashley, or what is up my sleeve. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change that. So if you're new here, I'm Ashley. I have had the lap band in 2012. In 2016, I had it taken out, and then a few months later, I was sleeved in December of 2016. And then in those we are now 8 years past when I've had the lap band. I've had two babies in that period. That's my little guy is about to be 2 in the end of November. And yeah, so here we are. We're sitting at pretty high weight. If you're on my Instagram, I did a couple stories. I almost never do stories, and so I'm not surprised if you didn't watch them. I'm surprised anybody watched them, really. I'm surprised you're watching this because I don't have a lot to say, but I do have some news. I think I'm out of focus. I don't know. This is the first time I'm actually filming this on YouTube and not like on my phone and then uploading it. So we'll see. So, the news. I am started the process in March to be converted again. Have a revision? Converted? I'm getting converted to the gastric bypass. About a year after I got the sleeve, I started having severe acid reflux. It seemed to have gone away when I was pregnant. It wasn't too bad, which is generally opposite. Usually you will get some type of heartburn or something when you're pregnant. I did not with the other two, but anyway. So, and then after I had him, it came back. And in March, I decided that I couldn't deal with it anymore. I wasn't doing much in the way of treating it. I was kind of getting it, and then I was just really busy, honestly. So I would forget to take Tums or whatever. Or I would wake up in the middle of the night and it was happening, and I would just be like, screw it. I'm just so tired. I'm going back to sleep. So, yeah. But finally, in March of 2020, I decided I couldn't deal with it anymore. Literally, the day before my appointment was when New York went into lockdown, and I had to have a telehealth appointment. And it was fine, but it was still kind of like, I think everybody's had them now. But for me, it was new. I'd never had on the phone. It wasn't a video. It wasn't even a video. It was just over the phone. And I told him how I was feeling and what had gone on. And so he prescribed me an acid blocker. I can't, pantoprazole, I think it's called. I literally, everybody asks me what it's called, and I always forget. I always have to look at my phone. So, yeah, I've been on that since March. It has been really helpful. But he said the only way to get rid of it forever and without medication would be, to be converted to the sleeve. Converted to the bypass. So, I know there's not many out there, but I will have had my third weight loss surgery. And I just feel like a gigantic failure for having to do it, honestly. I don't know what else to say. I haven't even told my family. I obviously have told my husband. But my extended family or anyone else, I told a couple friends because they live down here. My family doesn't live around us, so they're not going to be seeing me. They're not going to be noticing I'm in the hospital for a night. Your family is sometimes your biggest critic because they love you and they kind of know that even if they criticize you or make a comment, that you still love them. And while my mom or sister or dad haven't really said much, I mean, who could not notice? I have gained weight since my lowest. My lowest was about 211 pounds. I got up to about 294, and yeah, that's almost back to my highest. My very highest before the lap band was 320 pounds. So yeah, I don't want judgment from them. I doubt many people are gonna watch this video, but I would love not judgment from you guys either. I doubt you would want to be judged on your weight, so, or your actions, or whatnot. So yeah, so this whole pandemic, I've been going through getting things done. It's been semi-difficult, but not too difficult. The nutritionist had conveniently moved to video meetings anyway. And also I was able to do my psychologist appointment over the video chat, which was easy. I did have to have an endoscopy. I had that the beginning of August, I think. It was like all this stuff going on with my insurance. They wouldn't cover this, so I had to go this, and then this, and then I had to have a COVID test, and then the hospital wouldn't accept the COVID test because they said it was 6 days when it was really 5 days, like, because who really counts the day you have the test as a day? Anyway, so then I had to get another COVID test. I don't know if anybody's had a COVID test. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Hated it. First time wasn't so bad. Second time I was like a drive-up one before I went to the hospital, and I cried in my car after for about 3 minutes.